Alright guys, what is going on? Match reaction. Arsenal 2, Manchester United 0, and Arsenal closed the gap to Liverpool at the top of the table. Obviously Liverpool drew 3-3 in a crazy game with Newcastle. So it was a very important game for Arsenal to win this, and they have won it 2-0 against Manchester United. Listen, as a United fan, I think every Manchester United fan thought we were going to lose this game. I'll be stunned if any Man United fan thought we were going to win this game. I predicted a 3-1 win to Arsenal. I was nearly there. And yeah, these two teams are just in different, paths at the minute. Manchester United rebuilding again with Ruben Amorim. Arteta has rebuilt and is now challenging for Premier League titles. So we're in completely different paths. And yeah, I kind of knew Manchester United weren't going to win this game. Fair play to Arsenal. They got the job done. They needed to win Arsenal. I think all the pressure tonight was on Arsenal, and they've done well to win because I feel like all the pressure was on Arsenal, and they've dealt with the pressure very well. I think the big players, one big player showed up for Arsenal tonight, and that was William Saliba. Monster performance by Saliba tonight. What a performance by Saliba. I think Saka was very quiet. Odegaard was very quiet. You got to give praise to Manchester United because, they kept Saka and Odegaard, probably their two best attacking outlets, very quiet tonight. And if it wasn't for them corner goals, it was 0-0. But we'll talk about the goals in a minute. But yeah, for Manchester United, I'm not annoyed. It was expected. This was expected. Yes, if you watched the watch along, I probably got a little bit angry. But this is the rebuild. This is going to take time. We as United fans, Manchester United fans are very reactionary. But Ruben Amorim even said the other day that there's going to be bumps in the road. It's going to take time. He knows it. And us as Manchester United fans should know it as well. It's been 11 years since our last Premier League title. 11 years. Right? That's over a decade, people. Over a decade. This is not a quick fix. And, I did see some progression today. For me, wasn't really about the result today. Well, okay, it kind of was about the result, but for me, it was about seeing how the team played and seeing if it progressed. And I think we actually played okay. I think the first half, it was a very 50-50 game. Not many chances were created in the first half. It was quite a dull game in the first half. And then Arsenal just took it to us in the second half, and we couldn't really do anything, really. But, we kept Arsenal very quiet in that first half. Unfortunately, we couldn't see it through to the end. But, there is progression there for me because I think if that was under Erik ten Hag, we lose 4 or 5-0. The fact that we only lost 2-0, I think can be a positive because we didn't capitulate. Manchester United have been known for capitulating massively over the last few years, and we didn't tonight. We didn't capitulate tonight. We conceded 2 goals, but under previous managers, that would have been a lot more. And so that I think that's a positive to take. I'm not taking a positive in losing, but I think we're in for what's the phrase? Short-term pain, long-term success, hopefully. But let's touch on Arsenal. Like I said, all the pressure I think tonight was on Arsenal, and they've got the job done, And, Saliba, monster performance. Defensively, was just unbelievable tonight, Saliba. Got his goal, which was a bit lucky. But yeah, just a monster performance start from Saliba. You know, no Gabriel for Arsenal either. And yeah, he was fine without him. You know, I mean, Gabriel is usually the threat from corners for Arsenal, but they're still a threat without Gabriel. I mean, the Arsenal corner thing is a joke. Like, it is ridiculous. But the fact is that every single time a corner got taken for Arsenal, Amazon Prime zoomed in on the set piece coach for Arsenal. Oh my God, it was driving my head in. It's driving me head in, mate. Why does it keep zooming in on the set piece coach? Like, I understand, right? Set pieces do need coaching. They do. But I think it's luck. Genuinely, I'm not just saying this 'cause I'm bitter. I do think most of it is luck based, in my opinion. I'm not sure if you guys agree, but that's just me and how I think about it. But yeah, Saka was quiet. I think in the first half, Malacia did a very good job against Bukayo Saka. Even when Malacia came off at half time, Dalot did a good job on him as well. Odegaard couldn't really get into the game. But yeah, the 2 corner goals. And that's what I'm annoyed about. The 2 corner goals, you know, everybody knows Arsenal are a threat from corners. Everybody knows it. The amount of corner goals they've scored is a joke. They've scored so many corner goals over the past 2 seasons, Arsenal, and they scored 2 more again here tonight. The first one in the 54th minute, Jurrien Timber with the goal. Declan Rice, I think, whips it in at the near post. And, you know, Rasmus, unfortunately, he just gets bullied. Rasmus Højlund, to be honest. I'm not blaming Højlund, because there's about like 3 United players around the ball, but they all just get bullied. Timber wants it more, flicks it in. 1-0 Arsenal. And yeah, I mean, a corner goal, you can't really do anything about it, really. You know, United did have a chance, though, I believe, to equalise. I think this did happen before the Saliba goal, or maybe it was after, I can't remember. But De Ligt had a good chance, good save by Raya. I'm not sure if that was before or after the goal, I can't remember. Raya clawing it out the goal, really good save. Bruno with a good delivery into the box. And then it was 2-0. Saliba, 73rd minute, basically killing the game off. And basically giving Manchester United no hope of coming back into it. Another corner goal. This time it's whipped to the back post instead of the near post. I think Marino wins the header, puts it back in to the box, and it just hits Saliba on the backside. It just hits him. It's a very lucky goal, to be honest. It just hits Saliba and goes in. But yeah, 2-0 Arsenal. You can't really complain. Arsenal did play better. First half, very even. Second half, they just basically dominated us, really, with set pieces, you know, really. You know, to be fair, like, we actually did very, very well. Like, when the ball and when the play was on the pitch and not from set pieces, we kept Arsenal very quiet. It was just from set pieces we really struggled. Hence, we conceded 2 goals from it. But this is a journey. This is a journey under Amorim. I'm excited for the journey. I don't know where it's going to go, but we can't be reactionary. You know, I saw a little bit of progression tonight. You know, the no capitulation. You know, the willingness to keep trying. You know, but it was always going to be a difficult game. Arsenal are still contenders for the league. You know, they're at a much better place than us at the minute, Arsenal. We want to get where Arsenal are as Manchester United, and we're hoping Amorim can be that guy. But guys, let me know in the comments what you thought of the match. Get them in there. Be interesting to hear what you guys have to say. But guys, make sure to like, subscribe, turn on notifications, and I'll catch you later.